Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is just my weekly what I've been warming, and I do want to let you know that there will be one more Festive Friday sale starting on the 17th this Friday, and from what I have seen, the bundles of mystery bars are actually worth picking up. There have been some really nice mixes from the very first sale a couple weeks ago that I have seen videos on this week, so I would definitely check that out. There will be another mystery warmer bundle, and sometimes those can be kind of scary, but what I saw from a couple weeks ago would be worth taking a gamble on because there were some really, really good things in those mystery bundles. So let's get started with my weekly what I've been warming. I got through a couple of things that have some brick type stuff going on and some just all sorts of different good stuff. So first off, I can never remember what day I do what, but I got through a whole bar of pumpkin cashmere, which is the October scent of the month, is still available. And in alternate warmers, I did Cozy Kitchen. Both of these have a little bit of a cuddly but gentle quality, and they were so good together. So Cozy Kitchen is one of our current cool tree-shaped holiday bricks. You can also get this as a bar and club, and that is sort of like a really nice creamy oatmeal with a little bit of a cinnamon brown sugar swirl, and it's a very homey scent. And the pumpkin cashmere is also a very homey scent, but a little bit more pine cone and sophistication, but the two of them just married very well in the house if you want kind of a medium to medium low level cuddly kind of a day, and that's what that did. The next day I did something with a little more contrast. I did a whole bar of Fall into Love, which is current in our Harvest 5-bar bundle, and this is sort of a sharp little bit of orange with balsam. It's fall into winter, and it's really good. It's not my favorite of all of the tree type bars that we've had this year, but it's nice. And I thought this would be good for November, and I paired that with another brick that we have currently, which is Holly Jolly Cider. Now this is, to me, a wonderful scent for when you have a party or you have company over. It is a nice blend of sweet apples and some cider and a little bit of tree, although I don't get the kind of tree note that some people are getting. I just get this fantastic, mellow, blended, truly Christmassy scent, and it's really, really good. So this is in my quarterly club right now as a bar. I may pick up more bricks depending on what hostess credits I have by December if this lasts until then. But if you're only going to get one brick, I think this is the most holiday company worthy, and I think Cozy Kitchen is the most all year round useful. They are both really good. So then another day I was doing a bar of cranberry muffin. This is such a great scent for November. It smells like a really fluffy orange cranberry, like little cake muffin. It's not the super heavy kind of orange cranberry. It's just really light and sweet and fluffy. So good, you guys, so good. And then another day I was doing an alternate warmers, French toast, which is now not in my club. I have a couple bars left, and the Villains Just One Bite with the sort of apple molasses smell. I didn't end up clubbing this because it's good, but I don't think it's great. Like, there's a difference between a bar I enjoy melting and one I have to have in my club. This is enjoyable. I have a few, and that doesn't have any cinnamon, so I did a lot of the powerful French toast, which is like cinnamon powdered sugar French toast on steroids, and they were very good together. Nice balance in the house for the day. This is a really good throw, and the other one has better longevity. So then, this is today. I am doing an interesting combo. I wanted some Hendrix, which is in my quarterly. This is an old bar. It's got tobacco and patchouli and pink peppercorn, and sort of a really warm, almost like vanilla and sandalwood base. So good, you guys. And this is going in the kitchen and I think the dining room, and I paired that with Cozy Cashmere. They're very different, but they go well together. And Cozy Cashmere is this really nice blackberry, amber, and cashmere blend that I'll put it anywhere. It would be really good in a bedroom. And I have to say, I heard one consultant say, only one, that this reminds them a bit of vanilla barnwood, and I can see some similarity. This has more berry. It's a little bit more body care, but there is something of this floaty warmth that they both have that's fabulous, and she's right. So then another day I was doing salted caramel toffee, which is of course just the best. This is current in our catalog, just a nice medium sweet bakery toffee. And that was in alternate warmers with my favorite super powerhouse, super cloying Forever Fall, which is also current in our 5-bar bundle for Harvest. This is like super, super over the top squashy pumpkin with brown sugar and cinnamon. These two were fabulous together. Another day I wanted to get into the pine tree scents, so I did a bar of Farmhouse Fir, which is my November tree scent. This is in my club. It will stay. It is so beautiful. And I'm going to get the notes right this time. I always mix this up. This has cedar, fir needle, and grapefruit, and it is beautiful. It is so warm and so sweet, and it's tree without being like Christmas pine. So nice. And I paired that with our current, just released on Monday, Scentspirations Christmas Wreath. Now, this to me is an old-fashioned scent. It takes the base of Christmas Cottage, adds some eucalyptus, some spruce, and some clove. So it doesn't just smell, straightforward like a tree, but it's got tree notes and spice depth. It's antique, and it's so good. So I ordered a whole bunch more of this. I don't know that I'm going to club it because I have other scents that I like even better, but I wanted a lot, and I'm going to enjoy this, and I might club this at the end of the season. So then, of all the new scents that have tree in them, this is definitely my favorite, and I think this one's going probably into my quarterly because I don't know how many I'm going to use in a year, but it is Sleigh Ride. I love this. The Holiday 5-bar bundle this year, it just hit it out of the park. I don't dislike any of them. Sleigh Ride is probably my favorite. Vanilla Barnwood is amazing. Cherry's Jubilee is fantastic. Rum Pum Plum is really good. Even Cranberry Candy Cane, and I am not a peppermint person, is really nice. But this bar, like Farmhouse Fir, it gives you sweetness of tree and not that bite. And then it has the cranberry. This one, I think, also has a little bit of like frosted woods. It is so layered and nuanced and very nice. Good, medium, strong. So pleasant. So good. That one made me very happy. So that's everything that I was doing kind of out in the open. A couple times I was doing some sugar cookie, either by itself or I mixed it. 1 cube to 1 cube-ish. I mean, they're all brick pieces that I was using. With Cozy Kitchen, which sweetened Cozy Kitchen up a little bit, and it was very nice. This is available right now only in club, but you can get it in a brick and it lasts for forever. And this is just the most wonderful basic cookie vanilla scent we've ever made. So then I've got a few things I was doing in the bedrooms and the basement. And I think I was doing more in the bedrooms than I'm remembering here, but for sure I was doing some Rum Pum Plum, which is just so nice. If you cannot get sweet plum pastry, this is a really good runner-up. This is more Christmas. It's a sweeter jammy plum with a little bit of bakery, a good amount of bakery actually. Just crusty and sweet, very, very good. If you need a good plum bakery scent, club this. It's excellent. It performs at a nice medium level and it is pleasant. Very, very pleasant. So what I've got in my bedroom today, and I am loving this bar, I knew I would when the weather got cold, is Red Currant Wreath. Beautiful scent. I know it's basic. I know people say it's boring, but it's a classy bar, you guys, and it goes for forever. It's got sandalwood, red berries, and a little bit of some kind of evergreen. It's very subtle. I love this. I think this is giftable. I think it's company worthy. I'm standing up for this if nobody else will because I think it's fabulous. So then, what was I doing in the basement? Quite a bit of stuff, actually. Dancing Sugar Plums was going down there. Oh, you guys, it's so good. Ooh, and I forgot. Rustic Lodge is melting down there right now, and I didn't grab the clam. Last week, I tried that in the bedroom. Bad idea. Put it back in the basement. Fabulousness again. So you've got the cabin and the oak moss, and you've got this like winter balsamy pine thing, and it's deep, and it's just perfect for November. Very outdoorsy. So back to Dancing Sugar Plums. This is plum, but unlike the Rum Pum Plum where it's sweet and jammy, this is more spiced and simmer fruity. Really, really good. And then I paired that with Love You Very Much, which is an old, I don't know, bring back my bar from something. And I think I never knew this bar when it was first released, but I've heard that it was a Valentine's bar. This is like a really nice fruity floral with some cranberry. And it was good with the Dancing Sugar Plums. Very nice down in the basement. And then I was doing a whole bunch of like a hodgepodge. One day I used a lot of toasted acorn and oak in the basement. This is roasty, toasty goodness. Would be good. Maybe paired with Rustic Lodge. I'm not sure. This might be a little bit almost too gourmand for that with the pine and the other one. This is toasty, sweet, golden acorn and oak goodness. It's just so nice. Went for a couple days down there. Very, very good for a man cave or a basement or a library, somewhere where you want kind of a wood quality, but you want to keep it sweet. Then Maple Apple Bourbon is one of my favorite bars. I have not melted enough of this year. This is a very sweet red apple with maple and bourbon. It's a powerhouse. It's really good for cold weather like this, and I love that. That's in the catalog. Caramel Apple Craze. Now, these get juicy and kind of scary. I used this all over the house this week. Just a couple cubes here and there when I felt like it. It was so good. I usually don't melt this past October, and I should. It's just the most beautiful caramel, apple, and vanilla, and it's so happy. I loved it. And then I did a mix, wasn't as successful as I wanted it to be, of spiced apple chestnut, which I still have a lot of bars of from Scents of the Season 3 years ago. That was like our worst Scents of the Season, by the way. Not good bars. And Cozy Chai. And if it was your favorite round, I'm sorry, but most of those were just total duds. And even Cozy Chai, which is strong, really didn't take the smoky curse off of spiced apple chestnut. I have paired this with super heavy caramel, and then I do like it, but I couldn't find that bar, which is, I don't know, some ancient sugar cookie caramel something that goes well with this. And when I find that, I'm going to try to use up the rest of that spiced apple chestnut, because the Cozy Chai by itself is like a really nice, creamy, strong chai with decent amount of caramel. I thought that would mask the smokiness of that spiced apple chestnut, which is usually too much for me. No, it was still too aggressive. So even I can't always fix my bar conundrums. So this is Elizabeth with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. My question to you right now is, what was your favorite item from all the things that we've had run past us so far, starting September 1st to now? My friend Robin H. at Northern Lights Glow and I are going to do a best of the season collab on the 28th of November, right before things will retire at the end of the month and we get set for our last Christmassy month, where I hope that you guys will be inspired. If there's anything that you want to do, like ordering for gifts, or you're trying to figure out what to club, that Robin and I will probably have some things that overlap, but a lot of things that are different. But we're going to try to take all the standouts of the season and report back to you guys in a really fun, like almost award style video of the best of. And I would love to know what you are personally seeing as standouts, either bars or warmers or other products that maybe would even help me to make my list a little bit more comprehensive. So this is Elizabeth Quinn with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Have an amazing day. Thanksgiving is next week, you guys. I'm so excited. And probably by next week, I won't be able to stand fall out here anymore. I can't put my tree up until Thanksgiving's over because of the way the company thing is going and where the buffet table will be. But I'm really so ready to do my front room for Christmas. And thank you to everyone who watched my last decor video. The responses, you guys even, like, you Instagrammed me. You made me so blessed that me just sharing a few thoughts about things that I've learned about decor over my lifetime, it seemed to really help. If there are more decor type videos, as I've said, I only have so much time in a day, but I will try to prioritize a couple more between now and early December. What would be really important to see? It is very, very hard for me to actually film the process of me putting my big tree up because family's coming and going and it's crazy. But maybe I could do, if you guys want one. I'm not saying we have to go this direction, but if you want a how you create a beautiful decorated and curated tree, I could do a video on the parts and explain the process to you, and then maybe add some pictures of the tree when it's finished. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Last year I did one on wreaths, I did one on bows. You can go back and dig those up. I was thinking maybe doing a video on how to create centerpieces for your table and other areas. So if you have other better ideas, let me know what those are. Have an amazing day. God bless, guys. Bye-bye.